Maing to WordCamp Cebu. So I'm thrilled to be here, not just an organizer of WordCamp Cebu 2024, but also because I'm on the communications team for WordCamp Asia 2025. And we're excited to introduce WordCamp Asia to you. So let me introduce the rest of the panels. They are working with me, working tirelessly, so that we can make WordCamp Asia 2025 an unforgettable experience. So let me call on Miss JC, one of our local lead for WordCamp Asia 2025. And let me also call on Miss Jevi. Miss Jevi. Yes. Miss Jevi is from the volunteer team for WordCamp Asia. And lastly, I'd like to call on Mr. Dreb. He's from the sponsors team for WordCamp Asia. So our panel today represents a diversity of talent, as we're from various major islands from the Philippines. Miss JV from Manila, from Luzon, and is Iloilo in Visayas? All right. So Miss JC and me from Visayas, and Dreb from Davao. And we come from different perspectives and background, and we're trying to make next year's WordCamp Asia, which will be attended by 2,000, over 2,000 attendees from 70 countries in Asia. And we hope for you to be there. And actually, why we're here, just in a nutshell, is that we want you to secure a spot for WordCamp Asia. So let me just. Oh, okay. All right. Thank you. All right. So we prepared some slides for you guys. So just in a nutshell, WordCamp Asia is the premier open source web summit of Asia. All right. And right, let's get to know our panelists a bit better. First up, we have Miss JC, an engineering manager at WebDev Studios and a true champion for diversity in tech. JC, can you give us the 101 on WordCamp Asia? Then the when, the where, and what the attendees can look forward to.
Hello. Okay. Yeah, so WordCamp Asia 2025 is going to be next year in Manila in PICC. It's the Philippine International Convention Center, February 20 to 22, if I remember the dates correctly.
Yep, 20 to 22.
Yeah, it's February 20 to 22. Up to 2,000 attendees, and we'll have attendees from all over the world. What's the other question? What they can expect in WordCamp Asia? You'll expect to learn a lot, meet a lot of people, connect with a lot of people, and have fun.
Great, thanks to Miss JC. All right, and up next we have Miss JV, a customer success engineer at Pantheon and a dedicated member of the volunteers team. JV, can you share with your journey into WordPress world and what motivates you to create a welcoming space for volunteers at WordCamp Asia?
Hi everyone, again my name is Jevi. So I'm one of the organizers of WordPress in Manila. So I was initially invited in a meetup way back January of 2023. After that, I organized my first event. And then I was one of the organizer of WordCamp Manila last November. And because I really enjoyed volunteering, I decided to apply as a volunteer for WordCamp Asia in Taiwan last March. And I was accepted. And now I'm so happy that I'll be part of the organizing team for WordCamp Asia 2025 here in the Philippines.
That's nice. Can you elaborate on some of the specific roles, specific volunteer roles available, and how we can contribute to WordCamp Asia?
we really have a lot of open roles, but you don't need to be an expert. You can be a newbie if you want to volunteer. Everyone is welcome. It doesn't matter where you're coming from, your experience. As long as you want to give back to the community, you'll be able to enjoy and then volunteer. So I guess one of the main key points or roles is the registration team, since they will be the first point of contact. So the registration team will be giving the first positive note. So we wanted a warm and fast-paced registration
All right.
so that everyone can settle before they start. And our media support as well, who will be covering and updating our online community.
That's
Yes.
nice. Thanks, Ms. Jevi. And for the upcoming WordCamp Asia, what we're doing is that we also want it to be inclusive, especially for first-time WordCampers and inviting from diverse groups and other tech communities. So also I'd like to introduce you to Mr. Dreb. One moment. So Dreb is an engineering manager at the Code Company and one of the driving force behind the sponsors team. Dreb, can you tell us a bit about the importance of sponsorships for WordCamp Asia and how can businesses get involved?
Yes, thank you, Don. So there are different ways to contribute or to partner with WordCamp Asia. So again, I hope everybody has the better understanding now what WordCamp Asia is all about. So to simply put it, it's a bigger WordCamp than this Cebu. So it's like a regional WordCamp. So there's like WordCamp Europe, just like what JC mentioned. There's WordCamp US. So WordCamp Asia is our WordCamp where we sort of like this is our region WordCamp. And then parang Bangkok in 2023, and then this year Taiwan, and it's our time to shine next year. It will be Manila, Philippines. And again, just like any other conferences, we are looking for sponsors and partnerships in this event. And why your company or you should get involved in our event is first and foremost, this is going to be a big event. And you don't want to miss out in the opportunity where you can connect and share with like-minded individuals and business entities. And then for businesses, you would like to get your brand out there, especially if you are in the WordPress industry. At the same time, even if your business is outside the WordPress industry, for example, if your company, for example, if you're in the telco company, and then yung mga WordPress users or yung mga nasa digital marketing, they're using data in internet. So you would want to be there when they like to purchase or look for an internet. So parang similar, just that is only one of the many examples. And then for those companies who are making use of the open source projects, this WordCamp is a good opportunity to give back to the WordPress to the open source community. So I'm not sure if everyone has the idea of what open source projects, but WordPress is one of the open source projects where it is maintained by volunteer contributors, and also some companies they also give back to for the growth of this platform. And I think the trend now, a good sustainability approach for an open source project is for the community to help give back para ma-maintain natin yung development ng ating platform. So those are some of the reasons na why your company or you should get involved and partner with WordCamp Asia. And now that it's very close to us, it's in our home country. So yeah.
Thank you so much, Dreb. And by the way, just for information, just this month we have released the first batch of tickets for WordCamp Asia, and it was immediately sold out. So out of the 2,000 expected attendees for WordCamp Asia, we have reserved 150 for locals. So 150 for Filipinos, and it's a for reservation. So if you're interested in in joining WordCamp Asia, we encourage you to reserve a ticket now. We'll be sharing a QR code later, which you can save so that you can also reserve your ticket. And by the way, getting involved in WordCamp Asia is not just to become an attendee. Like Dreb, Miss JC, and Miss Jevi shared that you can also become a speaker. You can also become a volunteer, and you can also become an MC. All right. So there are many ways to get involved, not just being by a participant. So if you're interested, we have some QR codes in here, and we'll be sharing the slides, so you also can check it out later. And yep, I have a few more questions, just to learn more about WordCamp Asia. Can you tell us about what the sessions will be, or is there a specific theme that we're talking about for WordCamp Asia 2025?
It's a secret.
Actually, it's for the theme. It's also diverse.
Right.
So not only WordPress related, but there's also related to community. So not just specifically WordPress. So you really need to attend because definitely you'll get something. You'll learn something.
Right.
Yes.
Thanks. Well, I needed to know that because I haven't joined WordCamp Asia yet. The last WordCamp Asia was held in Thailand this year. 2024 was held in Taiwan this year. Taiwan, but I wasn't able to join. But for next year, we're excited that we'll be talking more about marketing, more about design, more about web development, and more about the open source community. So if you'd like to learn more about it, then please check out asia.wordcamp.org. Yes, please. All right. I do still have a few questions in here. Would like to know more about Contributor Day. Can you tell us more about Contributor Day? Because WordCamp Asia will be a 3-day event. The first day will be Contributor Day, and the rest of the 2 days will be full of conferences and networking. So can you tell us more about Contributor Day?
Yeah, so Contributor Day in WordCamps is our way of giving back to the community. It's a melting of minds. It's where developers, designers, writers, marketers, anyone really who wants to contribute back to WordPress, to give back to WordPress because of what WordPress gave to them. And it's a huge thing for a WordCamp to have, have a I forgot the name. No, the other. Yeah, so it's this year, just 2024, in Taipei, we had Human Library and there's one other session which I forgot. I completely forgot. Yeah. Orientation, and those are 2 new things that we added. And we're not sure if we are going to add that again, but we had a pretty good feedback from the community, so most probably, but you'll know when you get there. So attend WordCamp Asia.
So just to add to that, so there's like many activities basically in that 3-day event in WordCamp Asia. So there's Contributor Day on the first day, and there's like talks and sessions, workshops on the second and third day. So parang sulit na sulit yung time na doon. And I think it's a good opportunity that this event will be in Manila so that you can see it. And then there will be a next host country in the next year. And some of us, WordCamp Asia is our reason to do traveling and explore explore the host city. So we did travel together, going to Bangkok. We went to Bangkok 2023 and then 2024 in Taipei, and then Manila, and then who knows where's the next WordCamp Asia. But yeah, so that's a side reason, or kung gusto nyo na explanation just justify nyo sa sarili nyo why you should join WordCamp Asia.
Right, and it will be at PICC Manila next year, and PICC is it's a great architecture historic place that we chose for WordCamp Asia, and we've prepared some surprises for you guys for WordCamp Asia. And we're sharing in here the QR code for the reserved tickets. You can take a picture of this or get a screen capture later when we share the slides.
Yes. Just to go back to the reserve tickets, right now, when you check out the registration without going to this link, it's sold out. So this local reserve ticket is just for you guys. So hindi ito available for everyone, but it's for our local community. So ang daming nag-aabang ng availability ng tickets, but we have this reserved for you since we are hosting the next WordCamp Asia. So why wait? Why wait? Scan now. Get your ticket.
And for you guys to get in touch with WordCamp Asia to learn more about WordCamp Asia and convince yourself on why you should attend, you can check out our website. And we're constantly publishing blogs, more information, what we're currently doing, so that we can prepare WordCamp Asia to be an unforgettable experience for everyone.
Yep. Just to add again, if ever you think your company might want to partner,
Yeah.
please do reach out any of us or me, and then we can talk how you can showcase your brand, help how we can help you connect to our attendees better. And so sino sa inyo na nakagrab ng swag from the sponsors hall or sponsors booth dito? So it's going to be 10 times, 20 times bigger in WordCamp Asia in Manila. So and some of the sponsors, they raffle MacBook, they raffle iPad, they raffle drone. Who knows what they raffle next? Maybe house and lot. But yes, so you don't want to miss out those opportunities. Jevi, you want to add?
Yeah, so final one, we have a table outside, so if you have questions, we'll be sitting there. And again, I'm still encouraging all of you to attend. Call for volunteer will be closed tomorrow. So if any of you want to be a volunteer, please do apply. Reach out to me. Give me your name so that I can automatically approve.
I'm not sure if you have shared already, Jevi, what's in it for those who would like to volunteer. Anong makukuha nila? What do they get?
One talaga is yung friendship that you build, di ba? We travel kung saan-saan. And then the opportunities of meeting your possible partner. We're in partner, company partner. Yes, not just the partner, but the one that can be your mentor, your mentee, right? Or your future company, your future employer, your future agency. So there's a lot of things that you're gonna get for volunteers.
To give these kids more of a push towards development. So
Yep.
stay tuned.
So thank you guys for listening us, and thank you also for being here,
Thank you.
for traveling to Cebu, so that you can share about WordCamp Asia. And if you have any questions, we're outside. You can approach us. You can approach them
Yes.
to learn more about WordCamp Asia. And these are our links so that you can also connect with us online.